In modern politics, there's a clear disparity between liberals and conservatives. But what makes someone choose one direction over the other? Nebraska political science professor John Hibbing has a unique answer. Coyote News' Cassie Bartlett is live at the Mock to talk to Dr. Hibbing about the partisan studies he's presenting on campus tonight.
Thanks, Abby. Dr. Hibbing has been researching the correlation between biology and political views for over 10 years. Dr. Hibbing, what sparked your curiosity to study these two subjects together?
I think it was a feeling that traditional political science, where we just look at what your mother taught you, for example, or things that you might remember from growing up and in school, just didn't capture everything. A lot of what happens in life is not funneled through conscious attention, so we don't really know what forces are influencing us, and I thought maybe some of these would be seen, glimpsed at least, in biological kinds of variables.
Okay. Have you had any unusual findings during your research?
Well, to give you an example, we found that conservatives tend to respond more strongly to images that are disgusting or threatening. So physiologically, they have an arousal that's there. We always go out of our way to point out that that doesn't mean that it's bad or good. It kind of makes sense to respond to things in your environment that are dangerous. I suppose you can take it too far. So people are very sensitive to this, and they think maybe we're demeaning one ideology or another, but we don't mean that. But there are differences.
Okay. And what do you hope students get from your lecture tonight?
I guess one thing is that I'd like them to realize that people are really different, that they see the world differently, they process it differently, so that where it may seem that the person opposing you politically might just be ignorant and uninformed, it may really be the case that he or she simply sees and experiences the world and processes it in a different fashion.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hibbing. Dr. Hibbing's lecture, Predisposed, Why Conservatives and Liberals Are So Different, is tonight at 7 o'clock in Farber Hall. For Coyote News Live, I'm Cassie Bartlett.
Thanks, Cassie. Again, Dr. Hibbing's presentation is tonight in Farber Hall at 7 o'clock, and it's part of the annual W.O. Farber Memorial Speaker Series hosted by the USD Political Science League. It's open to the public.